What's up YouTube? For tonight I have a full emoji team. Now there was so many freaking options for this, so I just picked out the ones that I thought would be cool. Okay, leave your theme team comments in the comment section below and drop a like on this video if you enjoyed this one. This was a really fun thing. I actually got, I made a couple of teams and I thought this team definitely had the best battles and it was the most entertaining one. Anyways, if you're wondering if I've done the theme tune or not, I know a lot of people are posting stuff that's the same thing over and over again. Watch the damn playlist at the end and that'll tell you all the battles I've actually done. Okay, so leading off with my Lunatone at the start. So we have a Golbat leader, so I've got the clear advantage here. I knew Golbat would not likely stay into that, so I went for the Ice Beam instead of the Psychic. Scavalier is going to come in, so I guess Psychic would have been a little bit better there, but that's fine. Hoping for the scumbag freeze hacks that never happened, so I have to swap out here because I'm actually running a choice specs, one there, max health, max special defense as well. Sorry, max health, max special attack. Okay, so into Shedinja for the Wonder Guard. Wasn't sure if it had knockoff or not, so I just stayed in. I thought, oh, bugger it. And actually got a swap there, so I'm thinking maybe that's... It didn't have knockoff, it was choice band, or it was assault vest. So one of those three reasons. Anyways, I just went bugger it. Let's go for the home claws anyway, just in case. And I've got a boost in my attack. Now I'm holding weakness policy on this thing, so I'm going to go for Endure, expecting a fire type move there. I was a bit worried about Toxic or Will-O-Wisp or any of those sort of moves. And I'm able to activate my weakness policy here. So I've got a weakness policy plus a home clause, and I just bust out this Shadow Sneak, and that just absolutely obliterates Delphox there. So that's awesome. I get a crit, and that definitely would not have mattered there, being +3 and stab and everything. Unless it was a bulky Delphox, which would have been in defense, which would have been strange. Okay, Glalie is going to come out, and it's going to Mega Evolve. I never saw that one coming. So I'm just... well, I should just go for Shadow Sneak again, get some damage on this thing, and that's the best thing I can really do. There's no point in me swapping out now. I've done my best work. I've used up my weakness policy. Does a shitload of damage, and Glade's going to finish me off with the crunch. I was half expecting the Golbat to come in and use maybe Toxic or something, but it didn't, so that worked out really good for me. Shedinja's down, but that's fine. It was a Pokemon each, really, and a lot of damage to the Mega Glalie. Okay, so this is a fun little set I was running with my Doublade. Okay, so Gladie's going to stay in and use Crunch on me. He does nothing because I'm Everlight, max health, max defense. I actually get a defense drop. Yep, that's never happened before or anything. So I go for the power trick and swapping my attack and defense. So now I'm weak as shit in defense and quite powerful in attack. It goes for the Eye Shard, which is interesting there. Doesn't really do much to me at all. I just went for Shadow Sneak here. Maybe they thought I was going to go for Shadow Sneak afterwards. I was half expecting Golbat to come in and it lived. So they just swap out their Mega Glalie now, and I'm thinking, well, I can just go for another Shadow Sneak. It doesn't matter what comes in. Might as well get some damage on it. So I've now got my defense has now come my attack. For people, beginners that haven't seen that move before. Now, I thought, well, I might as well swap it back to normal. Wasn't sure if it's going to be a special or physical, excuse me, shift tree here. So it's actually got the Sword Dance and it's a physical user. So it's got Sucker Punch, which is a problem. So I was thinking, how am I going to get around this? I thought, let's go for Toxic here, because it may go for Sucker Punch again, and I just used Toxic there. I'd actually had Sacred Sword too, which I kind of wanted to use, but I knew that it had Sucker Punch, so I didn't really want to risk that. And it's going to actually go for another Sword Dance this turn, or a knockoff. I actually can't remember. I think it went for the knockoff here, and knocked my Everlight off, and just, destroyed me. So yeah, I got that Toxic off. I could have gone for a... I couldn't have really gone for the, the Sacred Sword, because the only time I probably could have gone for it was when it went for the Sword Dance. Okay, now, most of its health gone, so that's reasonably good, but I lost my defense as well, which sucks. So I'm going to bring in Cow here. So this is a Choice Scarf, Retaliate, Miltank, and bye-bye. I was half expecting a Sucker Punch there, but maybe they thought I might try and set up Curses, because that's Miltank's... does that fairly well, so I'd say there was a knockoff coming my way there for sure. Okay, so Scavalier is going to come in, Choice Scarf, so there's absolutely no point in me staying to that one. Into Garbodor. Now I'm running a Choice Band Garbodor here, and Mega Horn is going to hit me extremely hard, even though I resist that. That is most definitely banded, I can just tell. So I wanted to keep Garbodor for later on in the battle. I needed it for one Pokemon, so I thought, let's swap in Lickitung here. Maybe I can try and revenge kill this Scavalier. I've got a little plan ahead. Mega Horn does shitloads to my Lickitung. I barely live even with Everlight. I'm able to knock off its item, so I can see now that it's Choice Banded. Okay, so it's going to continue going for Mega Horn to just take me out. Man, got all those Mega Horn hits. I normally miss them. Okay, so Lickitung's down. That's all good. Now, into Cow. I have to be able to take this out of its game. I don't think I can get past it otherwise. I'm going to go for the Fire Punch here. That's 4 times, and it takes it out. Beautiful. That's down. Sweet. I'm not sure if they figured out that I'm choiced yet. Anyways, they're going to swap in Quagsire, so that's terrible for me. Now, I've got one Pokemon that's going to be able to deal with that. It's my Garbodor or my Lunatone. Now, I'm going to swap in Garbodor, Poop, and it's actually got Seed Bomb, so I thought this would be amazing if I can get this off. Quagsire actually goes for a Yawn. I thought it might try like a Curse or an Amnesia or a Scald or anything like that. So I just went for Seed-Bomb, outspeed, and like Shrek'd. So that's Quagsire down, man. That's a stally Pokemon out the way. So I was very happy with that. And you probably wouldn't really expect Seed-Bomb coming from Garbodor either. Okay, so the Poop falls asleep, and Golbat's going to come in. And I thought, well, let's sustain, because I got freaking Aftermath on this thing. If he's going to have to use a physical attack on me, he's going to take damage. Brave Bird from Golbat there. I barely hang on 2 health. A bit of recall there from the Brave Bird. But I know if this is a bulky Golbat, which you'd usually be running on this, it's going to have access to Roost anyway. So sneaky little play there, they U-turn out there, which is good because I could easily bring in one of my other Pokemon, and they've got that Mega Glalie still, which they're going to go into. So I was thinking, what would be my best option here to go into? I was thinking, well, I could go into Miltank here. That would be my best option. I could lock myself into Zen Headbutt for that Golbat, and keep my Lunatone as backup for the Golbat, because it does have U-turn, but I knew that it wouldn't take me out of U-turn because I'm max health, but a crit wouldn't be too fun. So I outspeed there. I was half expecting Ice Shard. Maybe they went for Explosion there. I'm not sure. Like Ice Shard wouldn't have done nothing to Miltank anyway, even a sweeping one. Okay, so the last poke is Golbat. I land a second Zen Headbutt, which is great. It doesn't do very much to Golbat. I can definitely see there that it's, I'd say that it's max health, max defense, or mostly in defense and health. Okay, so it's got most of its health back. Thinking what I should do here, I need to put it in a point where I can swap in my Lunatone and definitely know that it's going to go for a Roost that turn. That's what I kind of wanted to do. Okay, so Golbat's going to go for another Brave Bird here. I'm thinking I could probably leave maybe 2-3 of them, and that was a critical hit there, so I can definitely leave probably about 3 to 4 actually. So I knew that it would go for a Roost this turn because it's getting low, and it probably doesn't want to risk a flinch either. So I thought that Roost would come off there, and Golbat's going to go for the Roost, which is fine. I'm choice specs here, and I can just go for the Psychic here. And Golbat is definitely not going to like this. It can go for whatever move it likes. Even if it gets a crit, I think I can live this U-turn, and it does barely just under half, so that's awesome. And I'm able to get the Psychic off here, and that should easily be enough to even take out a Everlight Golbat. Its special defense is rather crap. So, yep, that's a game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was a fun battle, had some good teams. Let me quickly go over what they were. I'm sure you're wondering. So that Lunatone was max health, max special attack, modest nature, choice specs. I gave it Psychic. I normally run between Psychic and Psyshock because then you can hit the defense as well. It's quite good for bulky special defense walls coming in thinking, oh, I can tank this special attack really, really easily. Then they're like, oh shit, when you use it. Anyway, I had Ice Beam on it too. Unfortunately, you can't get access to any rock moves. Ancient Power is actually a 4th gen tutor, I believe, and I gave it Moonblast because it's a moon, and it's quite nice coverage against those dark types too. Okay, and I gave it Grass Knot. Yes. Okay, so Miltank was a choice scarf set. I gave that Retaliate, Fire Punch, Zen Headbutt for fighting types, and Fire Punch for steals, and I think I gave it Brick Break, I believe. That was a Adamant Nature. Max attack, max speed. Shinidio, you've seen that set before. I've used it. I've even done a sweep with it. If you haven't checked that already, you should. And I've just gave that Endure Hone Claws. Now, you can't get Sword Dance without using a glitch and a gen before that. So that's why I gave it Hone Claws as well. And Weakness Policy Endure. And I just gave it Shadow Sneak, and I think X Scissor was the other move. The Lickitung was Everlight, max health, max special defense, Everlight. I think it was Calm or Careful, whatever allows attack, and Body Slam knockoff Rest Talk. Really, there was a choice band, choice band of Garbodor as well. You've seen all 4 of his moves. No, you didn't actually. You only saw a couple. You've seen Seed Bomb. Actually, you didn't see many of them at all. Gumtrot, Seed Bomb, Drain Punch. I gave it, and I believe Explosion. Yeah, that was what I gave it. And Dubai was a full defensive wall there. Max health, max defense, Power Trick, Toxic, Sacred Sword, and Shadow Sneak. So it's a pretty fun team. I've used a couple of these boats before, but I like bringing them back in. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. My other theme teams are in the playlist after this, so make sure you check them out. That's it. Peace out, guys.